protest. While it's still suspended at this hour, the fiery protest has picked up a local supporter. A Springfield pastor says that Jones' decision, whatever it turns out to be, will not affect his plans to stage a similar protest. Meanwhile, local families of soldiers serving overseas watch, wait, and hope that domestic tensions won't make their loved ones targets. National 5's Kim Gebbia is following these new developments today and joins us now with the latest.
Kristen, Springfield pastor Bob Ould says his decision to burn the Islamic holy book this weekend has nothing to do with the agenda of the pastor in Florida or the controversy surrounding the mosque in New York. He has his own reasons behind the demonstrations and no intentions of backing down.
My plans for Saturday are to take a copy of the Koran and to burn it.
It's no mistake Pastor Bob Ould plans to burn the Islamic holy book on 9/11. He believes it's a day he can make his point and have it heard.
To the Muslim church, I would say this. The reason I'm doing what I'm doing on this coming Sunday, or this Saturday, is because I believe that they worship a false God. They have a false text, false prophet, and false scripture.
Both General Petraeus and President Obama have spoken out against such demonstrations, worried it will be perceived as an act of hate by Muslims around the world.
How can it be an act of hate if what I'm trying to do is save their soul?
But what Ould could be doing instead is putting American lives in danger overseas.
It's sad because it seems like a minority that is doing this, but their actions can be so far-reaching, and I don't even know if they understand that.
It's hard for Tanya Fierro to understand why someone in her own state, who lives just miles from her Tennessee home, would want to put her husband's life and 17,000 other Fort Campbell troops in even more danger in a war zone.
I just want to know that my husband's safe, and I wish that more people would take the time and say, whoa, I need to stop, think about this before I do it, if it's going to risk more lives.
Does it concern me? I would say to the troops who are there that I would not want to bring any additional harm to them.
But he knows it could, and that Saturday's plan could also bring harm to him. There are still no plans to back down.
And I believe that this is right, and I'm willing to die for that.
Now, Ould says he did receive 2 death threats over the phone today since he announced his plans publicly. He also says there have been several other pastors who have asked to join in his demonstration, but he says he wants to hold that alone in his Springfield backyard. Kristen?
All right, Kim. Well, Ould plans to burn the Koran on Saturday at noon and post the video on YouTube immediately afterwards.